Hello, welcome to Sunday morning coffee. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late, but you're used to that now. So, oh yeah, let's do that. I'm very sleepy, and I don't know what's going on with this. Well, I do know what's going on with this. I went to I went to bed with wet hair because it was so hot. So that's what happens. That's the result of it. I went to bed with wet hair because it was so hot. So that's what happens. That's the result of it. So and it's too hot to do anything. So that's what happens when it gets smooshed around. um, I realised that ages years ago, if we've been doing this for years. Years ago, I used to yawn a lot in the show, and and then I realised that I stopped and now started yawning again. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, hello, thanks for waiting. As always, very high tech show. I can see the lights flickering again, and I remember that's a whole thing. I should have put the main light, a big light on, but never mind. I've been writing my notes and boiling the kettle whilst I've been a bit late. So thank you for staying. I am so tired. Um, You will find out why. Right, where shall I start? So obviously, I know you all want to see this. Dun, 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 I'm also sniffly. I don't know what the sniffly is. The map book that I haven't ruined yet. With these fantastic thingies. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's the front. I thought that was the front. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I put that on the picture. Looks like it's got all the text. That's the back. That's the front. Number one, get the correct size. So a very quick, and then I'll show you properly. It's all these. Look at these. Yes, they're so good. So I will show you more about that and talk more about that while I sniff all the way through. I'll properly talk about that. So if you've missed my other posts, I'm on the floor today, by the way. I felt like that was more suitable for my mood. I sit on the floor, having a floor day. So if you missed my other spammings around, you will not know what I'm talking about. But I'm working with John Hodgson on this map book, and we will talk about it more in a bit. So that's taken up the latter end of the week. So that's quite a lot to talk about, but I've got other more boring things to talk about first. So I've got to keep you in. I've learned. See, I've got the hook. So you got to wait for all my other ramblings till you get to the juicy bit. I am going to turn the light on just to see if it stops the light flickering. I know it's only slight, but what we got? I'm just going to scuffle away this way. I am dressed. Can't prove otherwise. There we go. Right. Why are they called maps? I know. I was going to mention this to him actually. I think because maps is his range because he does like a side project is called maps. I think that's why it is. But yeah, I think it should. So it's not called maps, but it's just called 24 paintings to use as backgrounds for your miniatures photography. So I will mention that to him because it needs a. Oh, there he is! Oh no, he's there! He's there. Right, I don't know what John's on. What's he on today? Yeah, because they come from the Maps Patreon. Yeah, I was going to suggest here you go. Oh, actually, what we should do? Yeah, the map tiles are absolutely stunning. It does need a catchy shorter name because I've been calling it the background photography background book, which I think is fine. So he's going up the hill in Scotland. So if he's struck by lightning at any time, if you get struck by lightning, I'll have this then. It'll be Annie Norman's maps. Right, what have we got on the rest? I feel I should talk maps while we've got John here actually. Well, maps backdrops. Oh, I've got a runny nose all of a sudden. All very professional. I think this is the first Sunday morning coffee that John's appeared on, and is getting the full professional realization and thinking, why am I partnering with this woman? She is absolutely a mess. Um, so, but we will hold the discussion on the maps until John's been struck by lightning up there. Other things that have happened this week in Bad Squiddo land. Weirdly, not much, but also a lot. I did the interview for wargamer.com. Hang on. Although to be fair, at least when Peachy interviewed me, he had the bleeding nose the whole time, so it's not quite that bad. So I did. That was Thursday. And sometimes interviews really not bother me, but they take it out of me. And I ended up having the rest of Thursday off because I'd done an interview, and I thought that's a bit rubbish. Why have I can't handle doing an interview? Oh no, I had to talk for an hour, and now I can't possibly work. But I get all that like, oh no, what did I say? Oh no, because it was one I hadn't done in that style for a while, where you do the interview in video and then they put it into text. So when it's in like an actual video that people will see, I kind of make sure I get all like excited up, getting peak Annie, and answer things, in that sort of way. But when it's that sort of personally and knowing that they're then going to transcript, I'm thinking a bit more carefully about my words, and then I get a bit more stressed because obviously they've got to translate it into something rather it literally just being me and all my mannerisms and all that. So I get really worried about how things will come across. I need a tissue. Oh my god, why am I looking around for a tissue? I think there's and I've got a scuffle around. Hang on. This is very very professional. Over here, a little bit. It's the professional hour with Annie. Right, scuffle back like a crab. Look like a crab. On the Peachy interview, yes. On my YouTube channel, there's a playlist that says something like Annie. There's other people's videos featuring Annie. So whenever I see anyone's done a little review or something, I pop it in there. But there's also something like industry interview playlist, and you'll see it on there because it's the last one I've added in. I thought it was really good. I did listen back and go, oh, that's cool. So yeah, this other one, it's not out yet, and I was a bit apprehensive, but hopefully it'll all be good. But it's the same guy who interviewed Louise Sugden, and I really liked that interview and how it was put together. So hopefully it'll all be fine. But yeah, it did take a lot of my spoons, as they say. Oh yeah, mug of the day. This one. So that was Thursday. Mum was over in the week. And what's she been doing? Is she here? Can't remember if she said hello this morning. She's in the chat there. Oh my god. So Mum, what's happened to me today? So Mum's been working this week and she's been blister packing all the stuff. She has packed. So I've packed the Kickstarters that haven't gone out. Sorry, it's horrible. The Kickstarters that haven't gone out, that are waiting on the last few bits. They've all been picked, so everything else has been picked. So anything else that's left. So when I order the Kickstarter, I order extra. Usually it's to cover extra pledges and people that, because when I order it, I haven't got everyone's in. But then I usually kind of guess on the popularity to then order stock at the same time, because while they're spinning away, I like to think that's what they do. They do have the crank and they go like that. So they spin away, and yeah, my brain is not here. Carol says, "Have you got hay fever?" Not normally, but maybe today. Maybe today. Who knows? There's nothing else, right? It's just this random runny nose. So what are we going? I'm just hoping that Hodgson didn't notice me wipe my nose with my hand and then pick the book up. It's all terrible. All terrible. I can't, then I'd have to scootle off it. Yeah, I might actually have to just go get a tissue like a normal human. I was hoping it would just stop. Like Peachy and his nosebleed, I was hoping it'd just stop. But yes, so the rest of the stock that we have, Mum's been getting them all. We do a thing where we like really lightly blister pack things, as well as because the stock online tends to go out in the bags, so it's like the bigger bags. Is it the quality? Oh, I see what you mean, Sharky. I just noticed that it seems jumpy this end. Is the audio still okay? I am sat next to my mega expensive internet, so it should work. It should be working. Hopefully it'll just do its thing. It's a bit odd. Unless Andy's stealing all the internet. That could be it. Oh yeah, it's just gone really jumpy now. That's weirding me out. So yeah, all the stock that's been left has kind of been prepped for it to be prepped for release, which is yeah, I don't know what's going on with the picture here. No, I'm doing it on purpose, but hopefully it'll get better. But just look away, look away. All you'll see is me sniffing anyway. I don't know if it's not the light. That's weirding me out. Why do I have all these this week? The other weeks have been awesome. All highly professional, weren't they? And I don't know what to do because it's YouTube. I can't like cancel it and restart because we've got to move. So I guess if the audio is fine, then that's not the word. But I can see it. I can see the stop motion. What's this? Oh Lord. So we've been getting ahead, basically prepping the. It's annoying me because I can see it. I've been getting ahead, prepping the. I just. Oh, I don't know. Prepping the latest My Last Sunrise Kickstarter. Prepping those for retail. Yeah, right. Blame the heat. Prepping those for retail. Which won't be for a little while, but that's why we've been getting ahead. We've got Dave Corley there. Oh, maybe it's. Oh no, we're in stop motion. Hi, Dave. We're in a stop motion day today, apparently. So I've also had the samples. So if you missed it, the My Last Sunrise Kickstarter is shipping in 2 halves. I'm not looking at the screen because I can just see the jibbing around now. So I'm just going to look off cam because it's distracting my little brain. And hopefully it'll not do that. I don't know why. So there's 2 phases of shipping for the My Last Sunrise Kickstarter. As they looking away, like there's phase 1, which is done, and phase 2 is basically anyone who's waiting on the Mecha Napoleon. Mecha Napoleon, the Necromancer and Underling, and the mummies. So they were the last 3 that I was waiting on. Why? At least I'm in a good mood today, or I'd be getting super annoyed at it. I don't know what to do because I can't turn anything off and on again because I just lose the stream because I'm only in the basic. I'm only in little chump mode. So I don't know. Remember that show when I said, "I wonder what happens if I press," and then it ended. So yeah, sorry about that. When it uploads, probably it will be fine afterwards. So if you're watching this afterwards and wondering what's happening, hopefully it's because at least it recorded well. I should have said it was fine and it was all your computers that were all messing up simultaneously. So I don't know what I can do about it. So sorry, I've got to lose a child. Oh, I'm gonna have to show the book in stop motion as well. At least I'll just hold it still. I am gonna do a few separate videos on the book. Um, so that's why I didn't want to make this a book special too much because I'm gonna do some other videos anyway. Um, I was gonna say, and if you're not interested in the book, then that would be a thing. But how could you not be interested in the book? It's for everyone. Yep, the stop motion's getting worse. I don't know. I'm gonna blame Andy because he's not here. Oh, my mum's just texting her internet is down due to a power cut. How bizarre. Maybe that's. Oh, I felt like I was back there. No, no. Sorry about this. This is a bit rubbish. So I will continue because that's all I can do. I'm wondering if I could, for the annoyance of it, I could switch to another. It's driving me insane. I'm just gonna set it up. Hey John, look, I'll do a show. It's great. It's really smooth and popular, and I don't.